Heck, so in the chat, Luke says he will be he is awake. He just needs a minute to like wake up.
Yep.
Okay.
That perfectly fine.
Right.
That's why we can do announcements and shit. So
All right.
I am perfectly cool with that.
Test the stream to make sure we can actually be heard.
Yeah, make sure
yes.
I don't know what it is about the streams and certain times, Danny. It's like it just seems to like to mute you of all people.
Well, I'm not streaming Strixhaven, so
Yeah, that's me, and it's been a while since I've actually done the helms of the streaming, so we just got to make sure things didn't reset on us.
yeah, OBS likes to reset on me all the time.
Well, I've got good news.
Yeah.
I got good news and I got bad news.
Yeah.
The good news is I went to the stream and I heard myself. So at the very least, I could expect that if you can hear us in the call, you could probably hear us in the stream.
Yeah.
The bad news is I heard myself.
I see.
Dysphoria.
Self-deprecating humor.
It's not even this. It's not even dysphoria. It's just I don't like hearing myself.
That's. I mean,
That's fine, So I guess at the very least, I mean, it sounds good on my end. Woo!
Imagine having to edit videos where you're speaking.
Oh yeah, never done that.
Never.
Not in the least. Totally didn't do that recently for the video that's on my channel right now.
Okay.
Did I find a way to slip a shameless plug into that? Maybe. You'll never know.
Go to your room.
I'm in my room.
Well, go to another room and call it your room.
No.
He needs to be here to play D&Ds.
He could take his computer into that room.
My computer isn't a laptop.
Okay.
Before you say it, I'm going to beat you to the joke in before, not with that attitude.
Oh God,
I beat you to the punch.
Hey, I think I see a lantern guy hovering outside your window.
Yeah, he's normally there.
What are you buying?
Oh yes. All right. Anywho, okay. So we're mostly here. We're just waiting for Luke to arrive. But in the meantime, hello everybody, and welcome to Strixhaven. Back after what, like a month, and on a new date. So, yeah. So for anybody who's watching but is not part of our SNG Discord, you may not have heard why we have moved Strixhaven over to Monday nights. Realms, actually, you're here. I'll let you explain.
Right, so I had a change to my work schedule occur because we actually did recently get someone new working for our laundry department. However, they also have a side job which is working as a teacher. So we basically had to make sure during the school season we could try to fix the schedule around so that way they could do their teaching job, but also do this job at the same time, while not absolutely killing themselves over trying to get two jobs done.
Oh, okay, yeah, now I understand. Okay, yeah, because that's my thing in my workplace. Because like I'm not allowed to work Wednesdays because they let the college kids come in and work, so that way they could help pay off their college debt.
Yeah, well, in this case, like, this person is, like, actually a teacher, so it's like, they basically had to work two different jobs, so in order to, like, try to fix things around, we try to see if we can fit the schedule to make sure they can comfortably work, which ultimately ended up with having to alter what my work schedule was like, mainly because nobody else wants to lock the fuck in.
Ah.
Because the rest of your workplace are a bunch of cowards.
I mean, yes.
But yeah, so like, yeah, pretty much Realms really is like the main reason why we were able to do the streams on Tuesdays, because that Saturdays would be the days off. But since we lost the Tuesday slot now, it was like, oh, okay, can we possibly do it on another date? And fortunately, we were able to figure out, like, okay, we can go on Mondays. I did actually go out my way, and I did ask Ryan, because I know Ryan, usually when we're not doing any D&D streaming, you know, which is like, yeah, bi-weekly, he tends to do streaming. And Mondays typically was a day that he would stream often. I believe he said at the moment he's got some stuff going on, you know, in real life that's kind of keeping him from streaming. So he said, you know, it's okay to take the Monday slot. You know, but again, it's a bi-weekly thing. So, you know, we'll probably end up alternating or something. Like I take a Monday and then he takes the next Monday, so on and so forth.
Okay.
You
We
know,
all
so
got it settled.
yeah. So
we have custody on this Monday, but he'll have custody on another Monday.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. But it was like, yeah, so that's why we had to swap the schedule around, and you know, hopefully now that things will be okay. Shameless plug, just in case if you missed it, close to about 2 Saturdays ago, we started a new TTRPG. So, Boone, would you like to advertise it?
Why would you ask me to advertise it? It's a mystery. So, this is one that takes place in the world of Genshin Impact and uses the Fabula Ultima system. We're calling this campaign Genshin Ultima. We had a real good time with that first session. We're doing sessions of that every 6 weeks. So basically every third Ravnica session is going to be, in essence, replaced by a Genshin Ultima session. And it'll be a fun time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep, so we got like about a month before we go into session 2, so...
Yeah, session 2 will be November 1st on that one.
Yeah,
Featuring-
Yep,
featuring
so...
all of your favorite featuring all of your favorite players from this campaign, except for Realm. He decided no.
Yeah, he didn't want to goon with us.
So I honestly, it might change sometimes. I don't know. Jen was offering something of an idea, and it's like, you know, maybe that will change sometime.
Just talk with Boone, and I'm sure you.
Yeah.
I would not mind.
Yeah, it's just the other thing that I've also just been trying to do too is that because of course I do stream on my own time, those of you know, and I have a number of different things that I do want to try getting through. Like I have because I recently finished Ultimate Ninja Storm 3. I just started my playthrough of Horrorvale, and also I need to start getting to Hollow Knight because Silksong finally exists.
Yeah, so... Yep, so, yeah, that it all sounds interesting. You guys have more than enough time to catch up before we move on into session 2. So, this Saturday, we will be returning to Ravnica.
Hey, there's our little adorable fluffy artificer.
You know, if you wanted to insult me, you could just do it to me face.
Is Fluffy an insult?
I'm calling you adorable. How's that an insult?
Because he takes it as an insult. It's simple as that.
Oh,
He heard you call him Fluffy, and he was just like, and I took that personally.
oh my god. Guys,
What the fuck kind of accent was that? You trying to paint me as some sort of fucking palm?
I don't know
Also-
what a palm is.
Also, MM,
English.
that's adorable.
Oh,
Who
yeah,
did that, MM?
You guys are Yanks, Poms are Englishmen.
I know we're Yanks. I would like to note that I'm from the South, therefore I also call some Americans Yanks, except I call them Yankees.
You're all Yanks.
Also, give me the cold weather. I'm tired of this heat wave.
No. Mine.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wrestle that out of his cold dead hands.
Jen, I don't know what you're talking about. It's
Glad-
Good luck,
Gladly.
because I will have taped it to my cold, dead hands.
Also, Jen, I don't know what you're talking about. It's cool up here.
Give me the cold weather. I am tired of this 90-degree fucking heat.
No.
No,
Oh, you're
okay.
tired of the 90-degree heat. You're tired of the 90-degree heat.
Yeah, you're tired of it. Try living where we live.
I live in the Midwest.
We live in the South.
We in the South, bitch.
Listen. The Northern Hemisphere needs the cold weather now. You're gonna have to hand it over.
Okay,
No.
but you're the one who can handle us bitching about when we get 40-degree heat waves, and then you can realize you've got it easy.
Listen, my state is
If
not only just
32 degrees is a heat wave for you, never come to Australia.
Listen, there are times this summer, I'm not kidding you, it went up to 110. Plus
Yeah.
humidity.
Wait,
That's-
are you
That's
going
kind of
Celsius?
average.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, you're talking Celsius. We're talking Fahrenheit.
Yeah. So it's like 40 degrees in Australia is like 104 Fahrenheit.
I'm coming for that
It
cold
is,
weather
yeah.
regardless.
The thing is, our heat
104
waves start at a
degrees.
minimum of 40.
Oh, yeah. No, I understand your protectiveness of cooler weather. However, what we would appreciate is if there was moderate weather for everyone.
You see,
Yes.
here's what
Give
you
me
guys do.
65.
See, here's what you do then, Jen. You move over to New York because there is no in between. It is either freezing cold or blistering hot.
But consider the
Move to
following.
England and have it rain on you 24/7.
But you know what? I actually consider moving up to Alaska because I love the cold weather.
Get your
You know,
dogs.
I mean, in England, a heat wave is considered like 30 degrees. That's a heat wave. That's what it was when they were all bitching about the heat. Like 30 degrees.
Anyway, session recap.
Yeah, let me just I'm just checking something real quick.
Also, that is
Okay.
really cute, TP.
It's the spooky dance.
Yeah, it's the spooky month.
It's almost the spooky month.
It's not even
we're
October
not in the
here
spooky
yet.
month yet.
Yeah,
It's not even
yet.
October here.
Not yet. Soon, but not yet. We still got a couple of days before we go into October, so we're good.
Okay, a little preemptive spooky month, but still.
Okay. Anywho, so with that said, so our recap, and I know we've been neglecting the campus quickies. I attempted to make one.
I apologize. Things
Oh.
have been happening.
Oh no, that's perfectly fine. Anywho, so between the typical hustle and bustle of the school year and the rumors of not so typical capers taking place, it seems our favorite heroes have done the unthinkable. They finally decided to take a break. And good thing too. Canvas Zevin Watt has noticeably been absent from club activities due to either stress or illness recently. Our sources have reported rumors of a possible treatment plan that could be available in another world. We at the Strixhaven Star wish her the best of health. Yee. So, short, sweet, to the point. Alrighty, so with that said, are we ready to begin?
Yas, queen.
Alrighty. Let's switch the music over. Alrighty, so I am going to need everybody except for Pacifico. I am going to need you guys to drop your tokens.
I'll see you guys in Bant.
yeah. Pacifico's off in another part of the world.
All right, where are we dropping?
Hold on. Now I need to remember what my horn color was last session.
Probably like in this central area here would probably be a big enough place.
Okay, it looks like it was yellow. It was yellow. Okay, cool. Um,
Okay, and then
Whopping.
alrighty, and then I will need to bring in Tilana.
the girl.
Okay, so then before we begin, actually, considering we will be going back and forth, but I would actually maybe like to offer Bune. Would you, during these sections here in Esper, would you like to roll for Tilana? For like any checks or anything that come up?
Boone.
Oh, of course, he goes. Oh, of course, the mic is off. Okay.
Thanks.
Alrighty. Okay, well, alright. Alright. Well, when it's time to get for Tilana rolls, we can have somebody do it for her. Alrighty, so.
Anyways, I got. Oh, never mind.
Okay, with that said, so. Welcome to Palandius, the largest port city in the Shard of Alara, known as Esper. So, for all of you, when your planeswalking magic dissipates, the first thing you notice is how devoid of color that the environment is. You know, the sky is gray, it's covered in magic grid lines. There's ships on the sea, but the sea appears to be pale. And even amongst the mostly human and Vidalcan populace, you can see small blue-skinned people and even some creatures made out of metal. But when you look at the humans and the Vidalcans themselves, every single one of them is misshapen in some way. You know, longer limbs and fingers. You know, waist so thin as if it's just their spines themselves, or just strips of metallic filigree instead of hair. You know, and with all these changes, despite all of them, they just walk with their heads held high and step as if they're gliding. Just uniform and perfect.
Well, perfect is a matter of subjective.
Yeah, they're acting perfect.
At least they think they're perfect.
Anyway, yeah, everyone fucking appears, and then Canvas like looks around and goes, "Alright, just to make sure I know where I am." Yeah, this looks. Yes. Everyone here alright? She just kind of checks over everyone.
I'm okay. This feels really weird.
Yeah, you're gonna feel out of place here.
It's a bit lifeless, isn't it?
She kind of like rolls her knuckles on the metal arm and goes, "Yeah, this is what I'm afraid of." And she turns and looks to, where would she go? What does she do here? How do you begin the search?
It smells so sterile here.
You can smell anything?
Not everything.
Probably not himself.
Well, I mean, yeah, we just had a bath.
That was a couple.
She kind of like looks around, like the fucking random people in this area. They probably see, you know, an entourage of fucking a fuckload of people show up.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Flashbacks.
It's like, yeah, it's like, you know what? I want you all to make a perception check.
Okay.
I was partially expecting insight.
Okay, where's the rolling room? There it is.
Oh shit. Fucking my first roll, nat 20.
I got an 18.
I'm not even that good at perception. Not 23.
Dirty 20 over here.
Okay.
I got. Wait, perception. Okay, I was out for some reason. I was looking at I was looking at persuasion for a second, and I was like, "Oh, that's not good." I was looking at prescription, the prescription, and that's significantly better. 15.
A similarly dirty 20.
All right. So yeah, like pretty much right off the bat, like I mean, yeah, you guys just randomly appearing, and yeah, you've definitely got the attention of everybody, around you. They, most of them are just kind of like blankly staring. Canvas, given your nat 20, probably like right by you and Tilana. And you see like little homunculus creature, and you can actually just hear him muttering, "Tourists."
Fucking tourists.
Doobies.
Canvas kind of like just slightly guides Tilana away from the homunculus for a second. From memory, because I've been here like a couple times at least. Where would I go? Like, would I try and take us to like an information repository kind of place?
So
is there like where would I take us?
all right, well, considering that you've been here, I won't have you roll like a history roll or anything like that, since you're kind of familiar with this area already. So to the north is just kind of like a massive library. So that could be a place. You also know that nearby, like this little area here, that's actually a supply store. And then nearby, right by you guys, in this kind of like weird little patch of grass here, you can see that what appears to be tiny little metallic creatures with wings. They look like fairies almost.
Metallic fairies.
Great.
So, Klefki.
Listen.
Yeah, I mean, like they literally look like the kind of fairies that like Thistle was, like the really tiny fairies, but they are literally made out of like almost like those really thin strands of metal, like not like almost like wires.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
like
you know
filigree.
Yeah.
The that's what we call it. We call it filigree.
So Savanto looks to Amy. Hey, on the plus side, they probably have an off button.
Facepalm.
And Canvas kind of like looks back and forth and goes, "The library's over there if you want to get away from them."
Let's.
Tilana would be. Yeah, Tilana should just say, it's like, probably having a little peace and quiet would be nice. Just this whole world. It sounds so different.
Yeah. Canvas kind of like shoots a glance to some of the people just kind of around in the area and tries to lead the party into here.
Alrighty. Alright, so we will be making our way to Library.
Liburb.
Liburb.
Le Blue. Le Blue Blay.
Are we talking about Barbie? Are we talking about Barbie now?
The Library?
No, the Labubu,
The Labubu.
Oh my God.
I like that, the Labubu.
The library, Labubu.
What the?
Alrighty.
Hey, la boo.
Alrighty, so you guys, you make your way into the library.
This is a dope map. Holy shit.
It's like,
Hello,
It's like-
Genshin character. I see you
I was
there.
I was like, did I manage to make a decent map?
We've
Maybe.
made plenty of decent maps over the course of this game.
Also, also that looks like Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Yeah, just random Sumeru scholars.
yeah, that is Lisa. That's Lisa in her Sumeru outfit.
Yeah. Anywho.
Painful.
Yep. So as you guys make your way into the library, so you can see the library just kind of like descends downward. So like even when you look over the railing, you can just see floors upon floors upon floors, and it's just yeah, it's just filled with books and tables, workstations, all that kind of stuff.
All right. Right. The homunculi are quite helpful here, despite their intolerance for strangers. And Canvas kind of disappears over here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Let me drop Tilana in here. I gotta remember to drop her. Okay. So, so Canvas, you approach the desk, and yeah, you can see there's like a little name placket on the desk, and on the name placket it says Dird.
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 Good. If I may.
Okay. Yeah, so Dird just kind of looks up and just goes yeah, he's just like, newbies, welcome.
I'm not entirely new, but we are a bit of a research expedition of sorts. If you would, do you have anything on, well, I know you'll have stuff on sculpting, which we will be looking into. But do you have anything on the Grand Sculptor Breya?
We got stuff with her from different areas of the library. We've got, the history section, the science section. You'll just have to take a look around.
Yeah, is it just, is it the same sorting system as I imagine it is? It's, what's the name of it?
Yep,
Hexadecimal?
it's like, you can check the screen over there.
Thank you. Just wanted to check in.
Mm-hmm.
Canvas kind of like looks away and kind of walks over here, kind of looking to the rest of the group. So, do people want to pick spots and just kind of take over the library, or?
Like, we could do that, or I can have you guys roll for information. Your pick.
How do people feel?
I guess roll for information.
Yeah, that seems like it'd just be easier.
Yeah, not gonna lie. While there's several reasons why I wanted a bunch of people here, Canvas's intelligence actually isn't fantastic. So she is like, all right, a bunch of people in one space. This might be a better chance to figure this out.
All right.
Was this Orbital?
Okay,
Just
so
a straight intelligence roll.
before we start going into those, I'm actually going to want you guys to roll a d4 because that's going to determine what floor you're on.
Okay. 3.
3. Okay. So yeah, you're on the 3rd floor.
I got 2.
All right, 2nd floor.
I also got 2.
Right,
Second
this third floor is the one with the teal color, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so I got 4.
All right, you're at the bottom floor.
All right.
Luke clearly got a 3.
Okay. Alrighty. And I can get a Tilana roll here. We'll see where she ends up. She's on the top floor.
Hey, everyone's on the floor.
Yep. So I'll just place her right here. Alrighty, so now that we're all on our floors. Okay, I am going to need you guys to start making me some intelligence checks.
Alrighty, my intelligence is a +3.
And because I got all of you guys, let's just go one at a time, because depending on how you roll determines how much information I give you guys.
Okay.
So let's start with Canvas.
I got a total of, so I got 15 on the dice plus 3, so
18.
that is 18.
Alrighty.
I
And
rolled
you are
pretty
on.
well, so I'm lucky.
Yeah. Alrighty. 18. Alrighty. So I will send you. I'm gonna privately send you. I'm gonna privately send you all a bunch of information because I am that fucking nerdy. There we go. Okay, so next, Amy.
Alrighty.
That sounds like Nat 20 noises.
Nat 20 for 23.
Oh,
That did sound
snaps.
like not 20 noises.
Alrighty. With that said, okay. You know, since we got you here, Luke, we'll have you roll as well.
9.
9. Alrighty. Well, first let me send. Okay, so. Alright. I gotta find all of you.
I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
You can't just right click us on in the call and
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That is exactly what I am doing. Okay. Is that? And then Luke. Let me send you the little blurb of info. Okay. Let me see. Savanto. Savanto, you were on level 2. Okay.
I got a 15.
15. Okay. All right. Alrighty. I'm gonna send you that. MM. I need you to make a intelligence roll.
Okay. So that's a 17 on the die, and my intelligence score, I believe. Let me look at it. My intelligence score is pretty high. So
Yeah,
that's a 25.
Damn.
Alrighty, there you go. And then just for shits and giggles. Okay. Alrighty, so now that I've given you guys some info, feel free to share that. If reveal what it is you have found.
Ready? I assume, Luke, correct me if I'm wrong, the dragon spies, are they kind of like sending stones?
oh yeah, can we speak into our fucking dragon spies so that it fucking speaks to each other?
No.
Damn.
Alright.
Wishful thinking.
Alright, Amy will...
Alright.
Amy will reveal.
Okay. Amy and Luke, I know you guys are on the same floor, so it's probably going to be easy for you two to be able to share info.
Alright. Okay, Amy will go up to Luke and she will share what she found to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I will... Can I post this in important info?
You can, if you want. I mean, I think you guys both ended up with the same info, actually.
Yeah, so...
just about, I think.
I got a 9, so I definitely didn't get much.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, there we go. That's an important info.
Okay, and then so while you guys are doing that, I will also post what Tilana found. Okay, let me just there we go. Okay.
MM is gonna go up to where Canvas is, and I'm gonna use this opportunity to share what I found in important info.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I figured in character, MM is gonna go to Canvas because of if there's any person that would probably need this information the most. It's her.
Okay.
Fairies originally from the shores were trapped on Earth with no chance again. It's unknown if original fairies still exist. Metallurgists took Etherium to create new ones. Esper is now littered with these new fairies who like to dance and play in designated areas. Huh. Yes, the passage I found was quite simple. It's just a retelling of the basics of the Conflux War and the understanding of the different shards. I knew some of this to begin with. Understanding the centering of things and the actual culprit is useful, though I'm struggling to get grounds on what to do with this. Let's see what the others have. And, she kind of walks with MM around to some of the others. We'll go to the one that's on our level first.
Yep. Meanwhile, passing the hot librarian.
Yep. So, the funny thing is, Canvas, I got the exact same thing as you did.
Yeah.
So I like to imagine
you found the book in a different section.
Yeah, I like to imagine like the bit is just Savanto's just like I found a thing. It's like, oh, I know about that. What about we know?
Wait.
Yeah, I probably have like multiple copies, got shelved in different areas.
Canvas looks around for a second, goes, "Wow, their filing system must be in a bit of a state. All right, let's check down with the others and then." Canvas fucking goes downstairs and goes to find these ones.
So Savanto just puts the book back. This is why I prefer the adult section.
Everything's different in the adult section. More variety in the adult section.
Then why don't you go to the adult section?
Well,
Maybe they'll have something different.
Well, I don't know where it is.
Don't give him ideas.
I don't know where it is. I've never been here.
Ask the receptionist.
I'm definitely gonna need to go back to the spa after this.
But yeah, Canvas goes down and checks in with Luke and Amy.
Amy will present the information she found.
I need to click on important info. Did Amy?
Yes, I did.
Ah, yes, there it is. So, yes, I understand this. It's nice to see something from Freya, but damn it, I was hoping for more. Wonder. She kind of offers to take the book, and she starts flicking through it. Is there so some books when they're printed have a printing location and things like that?
Okay.
Is any of that there? Can she try and trace this back to a locale?
I would say, like, all of these books were probably like, yeah, like probably a lot of these, like probably the more scientific books easily were published and printed in Esper. Probably like some of the other ones that are maybe more about like specific locations or something. They're probably might have come from other shards.
Luke shares their information as well.
Okay.
Alright, I wonder if we could... If we research into Armix, it might lead back to her. That might be something. Alright, Canvas is going to make her way up and check in with Tilano.
MM is gonna follow.
Okay.
Especially considering I think the one stairs passes by where she and Savanto were.
All right, yeah. So Tilana sees you approaching Canvas, and she goes, "It's like, have you found any luck?"
We're finding notes on a couple different things. It's a little bit foggy right now. We've got notes on Brea's creation of Etherium, Armix, and the Etherium golem Armix.
That's yeah. It's like I actually saw something like that in this book too. I mean, it seems this section's more catered towards people. Like there's a Sphinx in here named Crucius who created Etherium. There's a Planeswalker named Tezzeret. But yeah, Brea's in here too. It's kind of a general information, but yeah, it talks about how she's responsible for the Etherium boom and this Armix thing that she created.
Alright, so we've got some basics. What do we do with this? Guys, any thoughts? She kind of looks to the party.
I would assume the party at this point is gathering around them.
Yeah, I'm imagining.
The problem is...
Because we could try and tracking down Brea, spreading the search to Armix as well. Even finding where they did their research would be helpful. Where do we go with that?
Also depends if they're still alive or not.
I mean, most figures that become majority-wise Etherium are vaguely immortal. It's one of the many allures of becoming a robot.
Alright.
But I don't know. They might have died in combat, because that's how that works. If you can make yourself biologically immortal by becoming a robot, but if you get dismantled, you get dismantled.
Would there be any way of rebuilding you if it happened?
I mean, yes, theoretically, if we found a dismantled version of Brea, we could possibly try and rebuild her, but that would be insane amounts of skill. She's far beyond my level of prowess.
Well, that's like
I definitely need Luke's help, but that's beyond things.
I see. Well, because in the text that I have, it does say, it mentions something about, avoiding a transformation to something called an Aether Lich.
Yes. That's somewhat of the problem that I'm facing.
I see.
Yes, it's not exactly a healthy transformation. That's why you're seeing me go through all these states.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, okay. I'm trying to think. Like Luke. Luke, didn't you say you found something on Armix?
Ooh.
Okay.
You alright, Lado? Just checking in.
Yep. All right. All right. Well, I guess in the meantime, Tilana will she'll say, it's like, I suppose we can try and find this Armix creation. I mean, from everything that we've been able to gather, maybe if we find where Armix is, we might find where Brea is. I mean, it says that it's usually by her.
Alright, so how would we track him down? I mean, he's violent. It'd leave a path of destruction to some extent. So... how do you search for something like a path of destruction in an entire plane? Multiple planes, well, technically one conjoined plane now, but...
I guess we'll just have to ask around.
Yeah, probably. Who would we ask about that? There's plenty of sphinxes we could talk to. They'd have a lot of memory, although we'd have to deal with their riddles.
Maybe. Will their riddles be like regular riddles, or would they be?
They're mind-numbing. Sphinxes are annoying to talk to.
Okay, but you said this could be possibly found anywhere, like in any of the other areas.
This being
like these other shards.
Well, more likely than not, Armix and by extension Brea are either back here on Espa or off in Jund. I'm imagining Jund, though I was hoping to find something here in Espa without having to risk everyone. Jund is a much more dangerous place. Dragons.
I see.
Enraged goblin tribes. Lots of problems. I didn't really want to bring everyone into such a dangerous place, but it's looking like that's probably our best bet. Though, we're going to ask around here first to get some lead as to where in Jund we might try and go. Because I don't know Jund like the back of my hand. I know, like, 2 of the caves where I've been excavating. So...
okay.
Right,
I was like, in the meantime, here I'll cast the sending spell. I'll ask Pacifico to keep an eye out as well.
Alright.
Okay. And yeah, Tilana is going to cast Sending. And with that, she will direct it to Pacifico. And, she will say, it's like, keep an eye out for a creature called Armix. If we find where Armix is, we find Brea.
Would I already have any recollection of who Armix is?
Have you been to Esper?
Esper, no.
Okay, then I would probably say no. Because I'm trying to remember. Because I obviously Bant, but was that the only place in Alara you were familiar with?
I believe, yeah, Naya is also listed as a place that I've been to, so I would be familiar with that. Yeah, because Naya's probably where I met a Johnny.
Okay,
So-
all right. So yeah, so Naya and Bant. So yeah, no, you would not be familiar with the name Armix.
Do you have any kind of physical description? Also, wait, I'm remembering they can't answer back. Because that's not how sending works.
Yeah.
It's like he'll probably just say to himself, physical description would have helped, but maybe they know.
Then MM just chimes in. So do we know what this thing looks like?
Well, it's a filigree golem, so it'd be big, big, made out of metal, and probably either flowing or spiky. Considering its history of violence, probably incredibly spiky. Like it's made out of razor blades.
Something like that. Something like that is probably going to be very easy to spot.
Yeah. We'll know when we see it. That's for damn sure. Alright. We've got something. Who do we ask for leads to? Just ask the researchers? I'm not good with just asking random people.
I suppose we can ask in here or just ask anybody outside.
Alright. Everybody, we're looking for Armix and Brea. Feel free to ask about either or an Etherium golem. Time to split up and search for clues, gang.
Okay. All right. So, in the meantime, let's actually switch over. Speaking of Pacifico, let's see what has he been doing. Okay.
His best, hopefully.
Alrighty, so Pacifico. So when you and John arrive, you arrive in Valoron, a nation of Bant that's actually located north of Esper. So you can see it's a regal city. It's filled with knights, monks, clerics alike, all working together and living in harmony. There's a large castle, and hanging in the sky above is almost what appears to be a floating temple.
Fuck, I landed in the religious part of Bant instead of the bureaucratic.
Danny, I have to admit this map is fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, thank you, Google. Okay.
Real.
Yeah, anywho, so John, once again, just kind of, getting his footing. Even he's just like kind of he's kind of taken aback. He's like, yeah, he's just like, where did we land? This place almost reminds me of like Eldraine, like back home.
We are in Bant, Valeron to be specific. I was kind of hoping to deal with one of the bureaucrats because that's kind of my speed. But I suppose we're having to deal with the religious side of Bant instead. This is closer to Esper, so more likely to have the information we're looking for.
Let's see. And then we'll say, like, during this conversation, like, yeah, this will probably be where Tilana will contact you.
Pacifico will blink for a moment as he's getting contact. It's like, Armix. Description would have been nice, but okay, well, we have two names to ask about. That's good.
Armix.
I forget if Tilana's message mentioned that it was a golem of some kind.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, well, like 10 minutes ago, and I've already forgotten. That's okay.
Not even 10. Not even 10, like 5.
Yeah. That's okay. You know, so that's where... Alright, so that's where John's like... It's like, alright, I suppose we just have to, we have to ask around, I suppose.
I suppose we will. Normally, I wouldn't even bother. I'd ask to be directed towards leadership, but in more the religious sector, it might not necessarily be needed to go straight to leaders for information.
Well, if it makes you uncomfortable, you know, I can step in and do talking.
Actually, that probably would be good. I mean, normally it wouldn't be a big... I feel like they're more likely to at least know me.
Yeah. All right. Well, all right. Just stay close to me.
He nods.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then we'll just have it be like, you guys are probably like walking, you know, towards the church, probably.
Yep.
Okay. And then as you are walking towards the church, you see somebody walking out of the church.
Hygiene.
All right. And then, you know, so John will just say, it's like, okay, you just, yep, as I said, stay close to me. And yeah, John will approach and he will just say, you know, sorry to bother you, ma'am, but we are in the need of information. So then she'll approach you and she'll say, it's like, well, I'll do what I can. I mean, admittedly, I'm not exactly a native of this city either, but as a Knight of the Olive Branch, it's my duty to assist those in need.
I almost thought you were going to say Knight of Favonius.
No.
I almost thought you were gonna say
No, I am sticking to the Magic the Gathering lore as much as I can.
It would have been really funny, though.
Okay.
So Pacifico, like, we anticipate that it's possible this could be somewhat of a dead end anyway, but we certainly appreciate the assistance.
Okay, then, yeah, so when, so she turns to John, and she says, it's like, so, if I may ask, which order do you belong to? And, yeah, John just says, I am a Knight of Ardenvale. She's like, not familiar with that order, I'm afraid.
John, maybe this is a moment for me to do the talking?
It's like, if you insist.
Madam, my name is Prince Pacifico Whitewater of East River on the from the plain of Tavastian.
Okay. With that, she'll actually, bow her head, and she's just like, I was like, oh, my apologies. I didn't realize I was before royalty.
It's quite all right. I know I don't dress the part now. I also tend to serve as East River's primary interplanar diplomatic emissary, and this Knight of Ardenvale is serving as my bodyguard for the moment.
Oh. I was like, well, welcome, Prince Whitewater, and welcome, Sir John. On behalf of everyone on Bant, I will formally welcome you all. And John's just like, thank you. Okay, and she'll just say, it's like, in that case, how can I help?
The information we're looking for is if you happen to have any intelligence on the location of a couple of particular individuals from Esper that a friend of mine is actually looking for.
Very well. Now we are familiar. I'm a little familiar with Esper. We do have some knights that have gone there.
The two in particular that we're looking for are Brea and Armix.
It's like, I'm not too familiar with Armix, but Brea. No, I've definitely heard that name. As far as I'm aware, I honestly haven't heard from her for over a year. Well, tell me, are you familiar with the Omen Paths?
Yes, very much so.
Oh, I see. All right, so I will tell you, at least here on Bant, about 2 years ago, one such path opened, and Brea took several artificers and golems to capture it.
Has anybody managed to do any research on where that Omen Path goes?
There are scholars that are currently studying it right now. It's thanks to Brea's, with her swift building and her magic, they were actually able to hold the Omen Path in place before it disappeared. And to kind of keep it contained, they've built a grand gate around it. Some of our knights are actually there to help assist the scholars in studying and even maintaining it. If anybody has any kind of information like that, they're probably who you need to go to.
Do you have directions to this particular Omen Path?
Of course, I can take you there. Just, when we get there, do be careful.
Any particular reason I should be being careful?
Well, considering that it's all... there's a lot that we still don't know about it. So it's just, better to be safe than sorry.
Oh, of course. Although, admittedly, in my particular case, there's a little bit less to worry about, considering I'm a planeswalker.
I see.
But
yeah, John
still.
John just turns to you. He's just like, easy for you to say. It's like,
but it is still better safe than sorry.
It's like, yes.
Was what I was about to say, John.
It's like, just as before, just stay by me. All right. So, with that, so she will lead you towards this massively, intricately built gate, and you can just see everywhere. You can see all kinds of scholars, and you can even see several knights that are dressed similarly to the knight that you're following. just kind of scattered around, you know, working on tasks, whether they're working on maintenance, maybe they're working on studying, you know, what have you.
Daily commissions.
We have Lisa in 2 different outfits on the screen.
We
That's
do.
okay. That's okay.
I also see another familiar face.
TP, how's it feel to be targeted specifically?
Okay. All right, so then when you approach, so she'll say, so if you can see that massive portal in the distance, yep, that's the Omen Path.
I'm going to look in the distance.
All right, make that perception roll with advantage.
Yeah, I think you know what I'm thinking about. Because this has been brought up in Pacifico's lore. That's a 17.
Alrighty. So as you're staring at, you know, around and admiring the giant portal, Pacifico, you actually notice a very familiar figure, you know, kind of like working and talking with some of the knights and the scholars closer towards the portal. You see a large white leonin, and you can see he's wearing leather and cloth. He's got large pauldrons. You notice a great axe just kind of like resting on his back. So it's like, yep, you have not seen this guy in quite a long time.
Wait, that's a Johnny! Wasn't expecting to see him here.
It's like, you're familiar with him. It's like, yeah, we were blessed to have someone from the Gatewatch actually coming in to offer assistance.
Yeah, I first became a planeswalker, like, shortly after. He was actually helping me figure out things.
It's like, oh, good. It's like, all right, well, since you're already familiar, you know, let's go speak with him.
Pacifico is going to be excited to see someone that he may have potentially had a crush on previously. You don't know.
Yeah, I would say, like, Pacifico is probably, like, speed walking to get up there. And, you know, even John is just like, Your Majesty, will you slow down?
I need to point out, I'll find it later, there is kind of a little bit of art of Pacifico and a Johnny.
Okay. Okay.
Or better yet, no, we're on nickname basis. Johnny!
Yeah, he just turns to you, and then, like, you know, kind of like, you know, zeroes in on you. And then you notice a big smile, and he just holds out, he just kind of just holds out his hands. He's like, oh, it's good to see you again.
Pacifico does the handshake. You wouldn't think that two people with such height disparity would be able to bro shake, however, comma.
Yeah, John is approaching. He's just like, that is a big cat. And that's when Knight's like, don't be so rude. Don't say that out loud. So then he goes so yeah, Johnny turns to you and he just says, it's like, so what brings you all the way out here?
Well, see, I have a friend. First of all, introductions in order. Johnny, this is one of my friend's brothers and currently my bodyguard. It's a long story. John Freya.
Yeah, John just kind of like, you know, again, kind of like kind of keeping his distance a little bit in a way, just because big cat. You know, but yeah, but Johnny, when he says, he's like, wait, bodyguard. He's like, what could have possibly happened that you need a bodyguard?
Assassination attempt.
What?
You remember me telling you about Carla, right?
Yes, the childhood friend of yours, correct?
Yeah.
So she's got it out for you now?
Yep. And it seems like she's got some pretty powerful allies on that front.
I see. Alright. He's like, well, okay. Well, I suppose, considering what's happening, I could perhaps ask some members of the Gatewatch to keep an eye out, maybe even pay a visit to Arcavios.
We're trying to keep everything things about it under wraps. We're not wanting people to panic about this, obviously.
All right then.
There's also other things that I'm not sure how much I can talk about that are the reason that John's with me.
I see. He's like, well, if you feel like you can't talk about it, then speak no further.
Well, I think I can say this much. It's Eldraine related.
Eldraine. You know, as I said, you know, if you can't talk about it, then speak no further.
Of course. I do have Will's help on that anyway. Right, about my other friend. My other friend is having a bit of an issue that she seems to think she could get assistance from Brea for?
Say, Brea, yes. Okay. You know, mind you, this is at least from what I've heard from some of the scholars. So, I believe she had built this gate to contain the Omen Path. These have been popping up on multiple planes, just appearing and then disappearing, and it's caused quite confusion.
So this isn't like the more stable ones that they use to transport students to Arcavios, then?
Apparently not.
Do we have any information on where this goes? Because that may lead us to Brea.
That I'm not too familiar with. I admit, I don't know too much about the Omen Paths. I mean, when you're a planeswalker, there's no need for one. But from what
I've got friends that aren't. I'm a little bit more familiar than.
You know, from what the scholars have told me, when this Omen Path appeared, you know, several knights and scholars took it upon themselves to explore and enter it. That being said, only one of them returned. And they were not the same as they entered. Yeah, so ever since that incident, the knights here, they've taken up positions to keep the citizens safe. You know, the scholars, they've been given special permission to study here, but that's all they're willing to do, study. They're not willing to walk through it.
I think I can understand why.
You know, that being said, there has been one person, like, aside from this knight who came out afflicted, there's one person who is able to enter and, you know, come out okay. And that was Brea herself. She was the one that actually found him and brought him back. She couldn't find the other knights, so don't know. We don't know. They could have ended up anywhere.
Do you have any idea where Brea went? Where Brea went after that?
I believe after this incident with the knight, she actually took it upon herself to walk into the Omen Path a second time. This time, she hasn't returned.
Right, yeah, that's concerning. Okay.
But but given the fact that she was able to come back unscathed, it's possible she's able to freely explore it. So she probably could have ended up in another plane, and come out perfectly fine.
If she came out on another plane and hasn't come back, though... Is it possible that the path closed on the other end?
Well, you said there was an Omen Path in at going towards Strixhaven, correct?
Yes, that's right.
And where does that one lead?
Several places. My understanding of it is that they use these particular Omen paths to help transport the non-planeswalker students to Strixhaven.
Okay, so multiple locations.
Right.
So I suppose it's possible that this Omen Path it acts as has a very similar function. I do believe that Brea has a lab somewhere. Perhaps you can find some information there.
Oh, speaking of that, would you happen to know about... There's someone else that we're looking for that apparently may be able to lead us where Brea is, or to Brea's lab, something like that. Would you know anything about an Armix?
I've heard of this creature. So Armix is a giant golem. Not like my friend Karn. Karn may be a giant construct, but Armix is very different. For one thing, Armix is uncontrollably violent. Anyone who dares try to go near him or Brea, for that fact, it's a very unwise decision. Brea seems to be the only one who can actually control him.
If I had to guess, if he's not with Brea, he'd probably be guarding her lab, yeah?
That's quite possible.
Well, it's at least helpful, other than a potential lead on where Brea's lab is.
Yes,
He looks towards the Omen Path. There would be only one other potential solution I could think of, but that... He looks towards Johnny. That is not something that I'm dumb enough to do by myself.
I would not let you... I wouldn't even let you go through, even if you tried.
He shrugs. To be fair, you'd probably be the only one who could stop me. Two barbarian bros. Well, I
Johnny
guess...
strikes me as a barbarian paladin.
Which is why it's so weird that he's best bros with Pacifico, because of the paladin part. Well, I guess more so Pacifico's mentor. But still. Then again, Ajani is everyone's mentor.
There's always room for a Johnny.
There is. It's true. It's like, well, I guess with the information we've got, this is probably the best information I could possibly have hoped for from this. We know that most likely Brea's not on Alara.
This is like, yes, normally I would not be the kind of person to, endorse, breaking and entering into a lab, but if the situation is really that dire, just make sure you lock up when you leave.
Potentially. You know I'm definitely not the sort of person to endorse that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's just... Yeah, just as I said, just lock up behind you. Don't disturb. Do not disturb anything.
Of course. Well, I guess I've got to get my way to Esper then.
Right. If you need my help for anything, I will continue watching over things here, or possibly going back home to Naya.
Sure. At least I'll know where to find you. And yeah, if I need your help, I'll definitely be in contact.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you good luck with your search and stay safe.
Sure thing. So he'll be back. It's like he'll just look at John and just be like, you okay, dude?"
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, he's like, "Oh, he certainly seemed friendly enough." I was like,
"Yeah."
It's like, I was like, "Look, I'm sorry. It's a big cat. I've never seen cats that big."
You've also never seen a talking shark before me, and yet here we are.
I suppose. All right then. So we know where we gotta go now.
Well, we know what information we have about where Brea is. What we probably need to do is get to Esper and reconvene with the others.
All right then. Then which way is it to Esper?
We'll be heading south.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then and we will actually go back to the first party. So we'll just say that the night here, she will probably escort you guys maybe to like a boat or something, or however.
Yep.
To get to Esper. All right.
Yep.
You're on a boat.
Best cat dad.
You're on a boat.
All right. So
no one's gonna finish your reference.
So meanwhile, back in the city.
Motherfucker. Anyway. But
Well,
there's a few different versions of them.
good point.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So meanwhile, back in the city. So you guys leave the library.
Jeez, my phone's going up.
So.
Alright, so, who looks knowledgeable? Canvas just kind of scans. Intelligence radar.
Alright, is this a perception check?
I suppose it could be.
Alright, I'm making one too. And I got a nat 20. I got a nat 20 for a 26.
What is that? It's 6. I got 6. You got 26.
Alrighty.
I'd like to think that, it's almost like a comical scene where it's just
there's a mild
Canvas is just trying to search like she's in a safari, and MM just like finds someone immediately and just points to her, to the person.
All right. So yeah, canvas, you're scanning around, but again, with everybody, just with all the citizens, just kind of like more like acting in uniform. You're just kind of like, oh yeah, this is gonna be difficult. MM. You're looking around, and while you do see the same thing, you actually begin to hear a voice whispering in your ears. And the voice says, Fae. Real Fae. Come, real Fae. So yeah, MM, what do you make of that?
MM is going to say, I think someone spotted me, recognizes me as a Fae. I'm gonna need some help. Some backup.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's probably the artificial fairies. I think I spotted them down there. Close to the greenery area.
MM knows where the voice came from, right?
The voice, cause we'll have that be like, since you rolled the nat 20. Yeah, it actually came from that direction of the little grassy area with the Etherium fairies.
All right, MM is going to tug on Canvas's sleeve to get her to follow.
Yep. Okay.
Because if there's anyone who probably needs to be around, it's this is more or less for her.
Yep.
You
So
know?
Canvas comes with.
All right. So yeah, as you like approach the little grassy area, I mean, yeah, you can see these little Etherium fairies. They're just, they're dancing, they're playing, they're maybe doing like some like cartwheels and tumbling around on the grass. And even the ones that are fluttering in the air, they never go beyond the perimeter of the grass. They are perfectly contained in that area.
What a weird state of things.
Did you call for me?
Yeah, so the little fairies, yeah, they just keep dancing. Like, they, don't even acknowledge you. However, you do hear in your voice again, help us, real Fae.
Help. How am I able to help you? What can I do? What can we do?
It's like the ring. Find the ring.
The ring?
What on earth?
She's going to turn to Canvas. Trying to make sure she's not within earshot of anyone that isn't the party.
So just whispering.
Yeah. I'm not gonna whisper because obviously you need to hear, but obviously, it's whispered. So I'm hearing something about a ring that they need to be saved. She's gonna turn back to the fit. Oh, do you think you know?
I don't know if it's an amazing idea to fray a bunch of fairies into the area, especially when we just showed up, but can definitely... You think it'll help?
Alright, so with that said...
I was gonna say... If they're trapped, then... Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, so with that, I would like for you guys to do investigation.
Investigation.
among. All right, investigation. That's not nearly as good. But hey, look at that. 23.
I also got 23.
Oh my
Okay.
god, we're
All right.
23.
Yeah, so you guys, MM and Canvas, you two just kind of start looking around, like, trying to see, like, okay, is there anything that remotely catches your eye? So, you know, you're looking around, like, in the grassy areas, like, even kind of, like, all around. And then you can kind of see as you're following it, like, kind of tucked away in the back, like, almost, like, hidden around like some of the trees and the bushes, like far away from everybody. Yeah, you look and you can actually kind of see what appears to be some kind of like, it's like a ring of metallic mushrooms.
Artificial fae, artificial fucking fairy, so. Alright.
You know what?
It's got the fae stuck in an endless dance. Yep.
You know what? She's gonna take it.
Just take the fucking mushrooms.
All right.
I'm hearing.
All right. In that case, so yeah, MM, you're approaching the fairy ring. Canvas, are you going to follow MM?
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right.
Weird metallic fairy ring.
This is.
Is
I'm
this
not-
the usual for this, or?
I could imagine something like this might be normal for Fae, but like. Not being metallic. I've heard stories that where metal would actually be poison for the Fae.
I mean, I guess if they're made out of it, it either probably makes them weaker, or they're just different.
Those also could just be stories. I
Yeah.
can't exactly say for certain. I'll. Then again, I've rarely been like stabbed by metal things, so you know, that probably might affect my judgment a little. But regardless,
Remind me, what does a ring of mushrooms mean? She kind of
What?
gestures.
all right. Would I know what a ring of mushroom means?
I would like to think you do, given your history with Faye.
All right. What does a ring of mushroom mean?
Alrighty, so so given at least from what you're familiar with the Fae, so the ring of mushrooms, it's known as a fairy ring. There's typically Fae like to congregate here. Some places actually advise staying as far away from them as possible. Like those that dare trespass, you know, they kind of incur the wrath of the Fae.
Canvas is with me, though. I can vouch for her. I'm just gonna communicate all that to Canvas with the obvious added caveat. But you're with me.
I mean, yes. They were saying they were being trapped by a ring?
It sounded like it. Yeah.
So what happens if we break the mushroom?
Well, I suppose there's only one real way to find out.
Do you want to do the honors, or?
How do I want to do this?
How do you want to blow up mushrooms?
I don't know. You tell me.
Ick, don't watch this part.
Ick, don't watch this part.
Ick, if
I
you're
don't-
watching this somehow, tune out.
Listen. Mushroom people are fine, but this is not mushroom people.
Yeah, this is like cyber mushrooms. Also, a moot will cover X size. It'll be fine.
Okay. We're just gonna do you know what? Firebolt.
All right, firebolt the mushroom.
Alright.
Just right, kind of like right in the middle because it's not a moving target. I would assume I don't need a roll.
Yeah. I mean, you're attacking a still object.
The AC is likely 10 or below.
All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Well, I got a 13 on the die.
All right. Yep, it hits. Yep. So you launch your firebolt at the mushrooms, and like you just hear this loud. You just hear this like boom, and like yeah, it absolutely hits its target. So I guess if you want to roll damage, you can. Otherwise, we can just
You know what?
Otherwise, we can just roll this as you hit the mushrooms.
You know what? Why not? Why the heck not? This is a 2d10 fire damage. Let me make sure I got a d10 and not something different. 4, 5, 9 damage.
All
9
right,
fire damage.
All right, so suffice it to say, you hit a bunch of those mushrooms and you know, enough of them are able to go down, and as the smoke clears, you just see there's two considerably bigger sized fae, you know, not the teeny tiny ones. They're more like your size.
I didn't burn you, did I?
You know, it's like my goodness, we're actually free.
Alright,
You know?
it's a good thing we left Amy back in the courtyard.
Yeah. We didn't like burn you or anything, did we?
It's like, no, we're fine. But tell me, who are you? You know, we've been calling out for what feels like forever. Like who are you? Where did you come from?
And this just looks to MM like, this is your deal. I don't know what the fuck is happening.
I'm MM. I don't know where I came from, but I suppose the most recent place I could say I was from is Strixhaven. And this is my friend Canvas.
Canvas just kind of waves.
We're actually largely here for her.
All right. It's like, well, and one of them steps forward. She says, well, my name is Node. And this one here, this is my mate. His name is Petiole.
Hello.
So I guess we've been kept here for, what probably feels like ages.
Huh. Well, I mean, more help is more help, though I don't know if you can help. It's good you're free, I guess.
Yep. So they will step out, and they just kind of like stare at like the little Etherium fairies that are around, and she's like, it's like, Oh no. What's happened to them?
They were like that as I got here, so I
She's-
They're artificial.
So no one, no. Well, I guess that explains why they didn't answer our call. It's like, but if they're not real, then and no one heard us. I mean, are we the only ones left?
I mean, Canvas trying to just rubs the back of it. Oh, this is heavy as fuck.
according to what I read, it didn't look like it was. They didn't know if there were any original fairies left in this world. All the ones we saw were made of Etherium.
It's like Etherium. Meanwhile, Petiole just kind of approaches you and it's like, yeah, he's just kind of, he's specifically circling you, MM. Almost like he's trying to find something.
Yes?
It's strange. I mean, you look like a fae, but yet I sense what's maybe a soul of a human? Like, just what are you?
That's complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, there's just something about you. I don't know what it is. I gotta find it. And he just continues to circling. All right, and all right, I'm gonna make a roll. All right. So as he's as he's just kind of circling you, you know, he'll stop, and then he points, and he's like, I think I found it. He reaches into your little rope dress, and before you can react, MM, you know, you see him. He reaches in,
Oh,
pulls
God.
out. In his hand is the brooch that Rowan gave you.
Okay. You're gonna want to give that back. Like, right the fuck now.
It's like there's something about this thing, though.
Drop it.
Drop.
Canvas
Fine.
is lost her cool.
It's like no, it's mine. I found it.
I had it.
Canvas is just going to immediately cast slow. Like there's like she sees them that and just no slow.
You need
The smoke just pours out and then immediately flings onto. How many targets do I hit with slow?
This time.
6
Just go.
creatures in a 40-foot area. So all of the fairies.
Uh,
Oh, no.
I believe they make saves.
Oh no!
I'll just do one roll. Alrighty. That's a 7.
Yeah, no.
They're all slowed.
Hold-
They're
MM
all in slow-mo, and Canvas just looks to MM and goes, "Grab it back now. We're leaving."
Okay, she is gonna reach back to it, but like, she is gonna reach back for it.
Okay. Well, they're slowed, so I mean, you should have an easier time taking it back.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do
no
I roll?
offense to these guys, but Canvas is not fucking around with something that important.
For this one, let's just have this be Dex with advantage.
Okay, cool. Let's start rolling. Okay,
Canvas
Dex
would
with it.
likely be like here now.
All right. 16. It's my best.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, with them being slowed, it's like yeah, you're able to pry the brooch out of Petiol's hand.
What's...
Not yours
Yeah.
to take.
I
Quick
I-
thinking,
I'm-
quick thinking. Canvas is like looking around for an out, like, wait a minute.
let me
You freed them. They owe you, not the other way around. Shouldn't be able to take things from you. She kind of like looks back to them and goes, "This is your chance to be imperious if you want to."
Why? Fine. I helped free you, and this is how you repay me?
It's like, yeah, no, just kind of turns, just like, yeah, she's just like, Patio, keep your hands to yourself. And then, like, yeah, she'll like approach you, admittedly slow, you know, but she'll just say,
We're-
Right.
we're-
yeah, she's like, forgive him. He's just, I don't know why he felt compelled.
If I had to guess, the stone in my brooch is meant to keep. It attracts Fae, and it's supposed to. And I'm wearing it to basically keep another Fae that's inside of me in check.
It's like, so you are being possessed by a fae?
It's complicated. I guess it's less possession and more someone wants to take control of my body. So right now it's basically being shared. But unwillingly shared.
Oh no. No, I've seen this before.
Canvas goes wide-eyed. You wait, hold on.
The one that built this ring that trapped us. It's like, yeah, the one that built the fairy ring and then left. And Alara, he was known as Mogduin. But he didn't act like any mortal. He looked mortal, but he didn't act mortal. He acted like a fae. And we could sense it, and we can sense the fae in him as well.
Fae in him. That's. That. So, what you're telling me is, whatever's happening with me has happened before.
Yes.
I wonder if it's by the same being as the one in me.
I wish I could tell you more. It's like I said, they built the ring, they lured us in here, and then they just left. But now that it's like, now that we're free, and where do we go now?
MM just looks to Canvas and like kind of when Canvas shrugged her shoulders earlier, MM does the same. The only thing I can really know for sure is they're not safe here.
It's like, do you know of some place where we could go? Somewhere we can be in peace? Just after everything that's happened, we just want to be left alone now.
I think in turn. I may not know, but I think we at least have some friends who might know, or might have a better idea.
Okay. All right,
But-
well then.
But points at the guy. Points at the one dude. You keep your hands to yourself. Especially since one of the other friends we have, actually is kind of afraid of the Fae.
Well, I'll do what I can. I'll keep Petiol in check.
Thank you. Node, was it?
Yes.
Thank you, Node. All right. So I think we would take this time to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've got fairy companions following us.
I hope.
Let me get.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Fairy companions in a metal world.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I was muted. What could possibly go wrong?
Alrighty, let me get you right back. All right. So yeah, you guys. Yep. So you make your way back towards the group with two Fae in tow.
Okay. So I might have found some Fae. They're not safe here. Do we know of any good place to bring them? Tilana? Luke? Amy? So, even more questioningly, Savanto? Maybe? You know?
Listen, I don't know exactly where you'll think I live, but I'm pretty sure my dorm room looks like everyone else's.
It's like the only place outside of here. I mean, I know there's Strixhaven, but we've already got our hands full with Fae troubles as is.
The wilds might be a good place.
The wilds.
The wilds are full of Fae.
They would fit right in.
Yeah, and as long as they don't try to cause any mischief, they'll be left alone.
They'll need to find their spot, of course, because domains are a whole situation, apparently.
Yeah.
But I guess that's a. Does anyone want to necessarily take my Eldraine now, or because I don't really want to. No offense to you, Node and Petial, I don't really want to traipse you around the entirety of this continent while looking for things.
I can take them there. It's no problem.
Someone should go with you.
Yeah?
Planeswalking, with no offense to Fae, not exactly the safest. Especially when you're going near the wilds. You're definitely not allowed to do that alone. No offense.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I will take them. I mean, yeah, I can if I get there, I can ask my mom to escort me, and we'll just drop them at the edge of the wilds, or the entrance to the wilds.
Alright, who wants to go with Amy?
Savanto inches upwards.
Are you even a planeswalker, Savanto?
No, I don't think so.
And then that's not really. Then that's really not going to help us here.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I could take you one at a time, but then I'll be exhausted. I probably will be a little tired, but my mom's a little more lenient compared to some of the people back on Eldraine. Either that, or I can go get Lady Rowan, and she can help.
Alright. So I guess it's so pretty much it's between Luke, and Canvas. Like, is that any of you three would like to go with Amy?
I kind of need to stay here.
I think MM is gonna look at MM is gonna look at Canvas. Do you think it should be me?
It wouldn't be a terrible idea, though. With what happened in the bushes, I suggest you take Node.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for a brief moment when you look at the fairy, for like the first 20 seconds of the conversation about, oh yeah, we should probably take these guys to Eldraine. For the first 20 seconds of that conversation, they're weirdly slow and their hair is moving weirdly. Because Canvas did not just end concentration, they were weirdly slow.
Savanto's gonna go over them and look at them hypnotically.
Alright. I'll be right back. And she's gonna take MM's going to take Node with her.
Alright.
Oh yeah,
And-
you stick Amy with the fucking the troublemaking one.
The troublemaking one almost brought back Alice. I am not taking those risks, young lady.
All right.
So we'll have. So we'll just have you two planeswalk, and we'll have this happen off screen. So yeah, I'm not gonna do right. Let's go all the way to Eldraine or something. So we'll have all this be handled off screen.
Okay. He tried to do it again.
Yeah, and I threatened him with a fireball.
No one can prove it. No one can deny it.
Savanto looks at you, and is like, listen, if they get that idea again, I'm going to warn them. I can do this.
What is it that you're doing? You know what? You know what? MM is looking at that like intensely. We'll just say, can we just make it a thing where just the Fae are just really interested in that trick?
Yeah.
I like the idea that the Fae are absolutely entranced with mundane magic. I love the idea that the Fae love like card tricks as well, and they love the the spreading the cards across the table, folding them up into one go, and just all of that. I love the idea that the Fae love theatrical, hands-on, mundane magic.
They like parlor tricks.
Could while
'Cause they can
Savanto's
sense when
doing
magic happens.
could
You
while
can sense when
Savanto's
magic happens.
Am I muted? No.
No, you're not.
No, I cut myself.
Could
off, so
while
cut you off.
Savanto's doing that be a moment that Pacifico and John show up?
Yeah. So like you guys show up like via speedboat.
Like just behind Savanto as he's doing that trick, and they're watching. It's like, what the hell?
I am demonstrating a practical skill. Those Fae will never see it coming.
Hold on.
Faye?
Do it again.
Yeah, that's right. The minute you say Faye, John comes up. It's like, what Faye?
Hi.
I
there were-
plead the fifth.
It's like, no, you don't. You don't get to do that to me.
Okay.
We're
Also,
that works that works in Azorius courtrooms. It doesn't. That's a courtroom thing. Whatever.
I told you you should have pleaded. Man, you really should have pleaded the 5th, the 12th.
Okay, we'll take this to a courtroom, and I will do exactly that.
Okay, so long story short, I found a magic ring, a mushroom ring, that's basically sealed two fae here. One of them tried to reach me for a brooch that I had. If there's anyone to keep an eye out, it's him. They're otherwise nice people who obviously are not supposed to be here.
Oh. And what will try to take your brooch?
Yes.
Yes, I stepped in. It's a good thing I didn't let you go in there alone.
Yeah,
I probably would
say
not have gone there alone.
That's a good point, actually. You're not that stupid. Sorry for assuming.
No. No,
That's still
you
wrong.
you wouldn't have let me in there alone. I wouldn't have gone alone. It's fine. There's no.
And MM isn't stupid at all. Thank you very much.
Everyone's a little bit stupid. I refuse. So, what did you dig up?
So, I suppose the good news is I know where the last place Brea was on this plane.
The bad news?
The bad news, it was going through an omen path that literally no one else that has gone into has actually come out of. She has at least once before to rescue one knight that came out apparently not the same. Not a ton of details about how that happened, but point is, Brea went in, hasn't come out since. Me and Johnny hypothesized that it's possible that she is safe and sound on a different plane. The omen path could have been on the other end because it was very unstable otherwise.
So, last ditch effort, you're saying if we can't find the lab here, we go back to Arcavios, rest for a day, and grab our good friend the Omen Path rider and see how we fare?
Potentially. Although
That-
we also
I
think
say good
also,
friend, I've talked to him twice.
Yeah. Possibly,
friend.
although one thing, first of all, me and Johnny would never normally recommend breaking into a place, but dire situations may call for it. That being said, most likely this lab would be guarded by Armix, because Armix is not with her.
Ah. Okay. We have a walking blender in between us and the information I need. Noted.
Yeah, so positive news all around, I suppose.
Yes, and yes, and the prince's friend was very adamant that we go in, we do not destroy the place, we lock up behind us, leave it the way we found it.
Well, I mean, yeah, we're tourists, not terrorists.
Yeah.
Face palm.
Something. It's definitely something.
Okay. Meanwhile, John, he'll actually come up to you, Amy, and he'll just be like, "Are you okay? You look shaken."
Yeah, it's, Fae problems, but at least they were nice. To an extent. I mean, the one dude tried to go for Emmen's brooch again. I threatened him with a fireball and he stopped.
Actually,
you should have waited until I came back.
Actually, if we're gonna need to wait an extra day, I might spend some time going back there just so I can talk with them. Who knows? Maybe it might produce something. I don't know.
That's if we need another day. For now, I think we're good to have a look for this lab.
It's like she seems, this Brea seems to be pretty highly regarded. I mean, even where we were, people know who she was. If she's that highly regarded, I imagine someone is going to know where her lab is stationed.
I looked to the guy who's
Especially-
like right next to us. Like, are they listening?
Which guy? The homunculus?
No, this guy who is
Oh.
right next to fucking John.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's probably just he's just like, yeah, you know what, fuck it. Okay, yeah, so he just goes I was like, you're looking for Brea's lab. I know where it is.
That sounded like the skeeviest way to say that I've ever heard. Canvas goes, yeah?
It's like, yeah. Just give me a moment. I will write the directions. And
Okay.
so yeah, he'll probably like whip out like a piece of paper or something, and he will literally write directions.
Okay. So he sounds skeevy. But that's just how he sounds. It's just. It's much better, much less nicer version of expectations.
Pacifico is going to look at the homunculus and be like, Fibblestep, what are you doing here? Are you lost again?
And like disappearing guy, they go, what? And disappear.
So,
Fuck it, why not?
I love the idea that it was
So
fucking-
was
Fibblethip.
Fibblethip!
Fuck it, why not? All right. So yeah. So the guy, he will. Yeah. He will write the directions and he will give them to John. He's just like, yeah. He's just like, thank you, I suppose. And he's like, yeah, no problem. Yeah. So good luck and goodbye.
This is a load of unicorn manure.
This is a load of barnacles.
This is a load of fish paste.
That's a lot of fish.
What the fuck? No, I'm just looking at what you guys are posting.
That's
So
Fibblethip.
He's just a
Fibblethip
little
decided-
guy.
Fibblethip decided to get some sleep, nestled amongst the plush Ajani's until morning.
Yeah, so Fibblethip is they are technically a planeswalker, but they cannot control their planeswalking for the life of them, and they are perpetually lost. They essentially are cursed to never know where they are.
Oh, okay.
And the moment typically are gone. And, it typically saves them from trouble. They are very rarely actually in danger, despite, the mess of things that happen.
Huh.
And let me be clear, it doesn't have to be a Magic the Gathering setting for you to include Fibblethip.
Yeah, because he's a planeswalker. He can show up in any world.
Yep.
Oh my god, is he gonna be showing up again soon?
I plead the fifth.
No, TP, he's gonna show up the next time we ever do Neopets.
Alrighty, so with that said, so yeah, he will give you the he'll give you the directions to the lab. So I guess at this point, what shall you do? Are you going to make your way to the lab?
Turns to canvas.
Why do I get the feeling that any hope of this not being a gigantic fucking fight is going to be incredibly naive?
Well, we could always.
Really worried.
We could do a reconnaissance, see what's there, and then just prepare.
Alright.
Holds up the dragon spy.
I'm not gonna lie, my social battery is dying. Like, I'm putting all the energy I can into this, but holy crap.
Yeah, I mean, again, like it's up to you guys. I mean, we could go into the lab, or we can call it an early session, and we can save that for the next session.
I mean,
It's up to you guys.
Probably, if we how quick are we gonna get there? Because if we get there and that's the next session, that's a good leaving off point, I reckon.
Okay, yeah, I mean, we can do that.
it is.
Me as a DM trying to help the DM, making it so that you have a clear starting point.
Yeah, so I mean, like, granted, I don't have any in-between maps or anything, so I mean, we can do Theater of the Mind here, so yeah, you guys are making your way towards the lab.
Making their way towards the lab, walking fast. Faces are faces.
Face.
Faces are faces.
It's scary here.
I would, as they're approaching, Amy's gonna activate her dragon spy and kind of like do a little reconnaissance.
Okay.
Is that what? I assume that's what they can do. All right. MM is kind of I think MM is just going to be looking for kind of listening in to see if there's any other Fae or any other thing that would be, I don't know if out of place is the right word, but definitely not
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd say yeah, you can make a perception roll on that one.
All right, cool. Prescription. What is my prescription setting? I don't remember off the top of my head. Prescription. That's a 17.
All right. So as you're walking, fortunately, you don't hear any more like voices in your head or anything, and you don't really see anything else like unusual about like any more Fae or anything.
Okay.
Okay.
DM,
Yes.
as we are approaching the place, I would like to use my sniffer.
Alrighty. Okay, so remind me, what's the range on your sniffer?
60 feet for the next 10 minutes.
Calling a
Alrighty.
sniffer is wild.
I would like to smell things, please.
Alrighty. So, fortunately, as you're approaching the lab, you don't really smell. Like the only things you can really detect would be probably constructs, but that's more so from the citizenry that are around you.
Mm-hmm. Weird that the people around here aren't. Anyway, whatever. Half of them don't even have blood.
Huh.
They smell like
That
oil.
makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I hope I don't start smelling like oil too much.
You
Well, you
don't smell that much like oil. Don't fucking do that.
And do you have that metal, that kind of metallic smell coming off of me there? She kind of
Little bit.
gestures to the smoke.
A little bit.
Oh, there is actually one other thing I want to do.
Okay.
She's at some point. A thought crosses MM, and she's gonna be like, Canvas. Is it okay if I borrow Tiana for a second, or just you and Tilana?
I mean, yeah, I can come along. Canvas kind of looks at Talana. You're being borrowed.
That is a way to put it. But yes,
It's like yeah, Tilon just kind of chuckles, it's like you don't. Okay, come on, you don't need to necessarily borrow me. We're friends.
okay.
What? Yeah. It's like so. Yeah. What's on your mind?
Okay, so, when we were at the spa the other day, I was talking about how I haven't really thought about being with anyone because, because you know about her now. You know about Alice.
Yes.
And, if she takes control, that's it. There's that threat that I won't make it. Or I won't, if something happens, I won't be me anymore. But also, as we're here, we're trying to obviously make sure that if we're able to, we can help Canvas.
Mm-hmm.
But if we can't, obviously not something I want, but if we can't, you would still, and the worst comes to happen, you would still be with her, right?
Of course.
I'm just, I don't know, I was thinking about that, and I'm wondering if that should be enough to try for the future. You know? Like, if obviously if Alice wins, you know, just strike me down, don't hesitate, but if someone knows about her but cares for me like you do for Canvas, well, should I try?
It's like, well, I can't necessarily say I understand your position completely. I mean, your situation's, you know, very unique and different from Canvas, but, you know, I would say, like, yeah, I would say you shouldn't be discouraged. I mean, if you find someone who cares about you regardless, I think they would fight. They would fight for you.
I'm sorry, it's just
You know,
consider it years of being put down and forced to think that either no one would or that no one should.
It's like, well, if you do find someone, you know, you need to be very direct and honest with them about everything, and hopefully not only will they be understanding, hopefully they will be brave enough to be able to stand up to her. I mean, I understand you're trying to find a way to, you know, like to separate yourselves or to get rid of this spirit, and, you know, but until that time, I mean, they'll have to understand that it's going to be a package deal, but they're going to have to be able to know how to, you know, to hold themselves against her.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I'll try.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
So
both of you.
You're thinking, Miss Kenrith, aren't you? Canvas has got like a wry smile.
Well, maybe a little. Even if that couldn't work out, and it's very possible it might not. After all, she is a
The
princess.
could-nots and would-nots don't matter. Trust me when I say, just try. And she kind of like gives a side eye to Talano. Kind of what I had to do. Just try. I know I wasn't getting anywhere writing notes in books.
At the very least, even if she doesn't work out, it would be helpful just in general. Just if there's anything else that would come out, you know,
I mean, yeah.
like. MM is gonna go in for a hug for the both of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Girl
yeah,
hug.
big hug.
Yeah, girl hug. All right. So then, meanwhile, as you're having the girl hug and the girl talks, I'd say like John's probably talking to Amy all about a Johnny. He's just like, look, sister, I'm telling you, this cat was huge. He was bigger than me.
Right. I mean, I've been to Theros, and I know there's big cat people there, so it's not, not that uncommon.
But were they bigger than me?
Some were, some weren't.
Daddy,
And that didn't scare you or anything?
No, most of them were pretty friendly.
Daddy, is Savanto overhearing this?
You know what? Why not?
So-
Like, I would say, like, yeah, because, like, he's probably back, like, the girls probably went on ahead, like, on their own, so this is probably, like, yeah, John, Amy, Pacifico, Luke, and Savanto,
Yes,
like, hanging in the back.
So Savanto's hearing this conversation. She's like, wait, you mean while we hit the books, you got to see giant pussy?
Just like in the middle of like a canvas just slowly turned.
I'm
We're-
sorry. I don't know what you mean by that.
I like to imagine, like, again, as we're all hugging, as we're all just
So
like,
see some brain operation right now.
I like to imagine, like, yeah, just as we're hugging, just like we all turn and just like, do we continue hugging or do we just like?
I think it's
Guys, about the Johnny before.
It's like, yeah, John will probably turn to Luke and he'll just say, it's like, can I make a request? Can you smack him? You know, pointing to Savanto, smack him.
I'd do it, but I might send him into a wall again.
You want to hit a guy who can do this, do you? He does the finger removal trick again.
I'm not impressed by that. Why would I be impressed by that? Look, he also does the finger trick.
I think it's at this point where like MM comes back and she sees the both of them doing it. It's just like, hold on, do that again.
And then turning your head like Mr. Fantastic. Say that again.
Next. she just like, so you can do
Throw
it too?
ice at people. Why is this impressive?
I am so confused right now.
That's why I asked for him to smack him. It's like, don't think I forgot.
Forgot about what?
Oh my god, Campus.
Just smack you for that yet. And I'm the one you weren't actually racist towards back in the day.
That's where he's like, yeah, that's where he's like, yeah, it's like, look, like I said, you know, I haven't forgotten the smack, and I haven't forgotten what he said, and I am trying to behave.
Yes, look, Savanto means no harm.
He's
just different. That's all.
You say this, he just starts sticking his leg behind his head. Hey!
okay. That's just
What I mean.
that's just a good little trick. But like that's just to be flexible. How do you do that with your finger?
God.
Look, I'll take Savanto any day over any other trickster fae.
You know what? You and me both.
Oh, you should beat the trickster devils.
What?
I don't want to meet any of these trickster people.
I feel like Jog would probably know what that is compared to Amy. And
Listen, just beat them in a banjo duel, you'll be fine.
what?
You know,
No. Tybalt is way more annoying than that. And he's got the most annoying laugh, too.
so cool. It's so funny. It killed Realm's mic. I think it's a good place to.
Alrighty. So yeah, so we'll just say that yeah, as you guys are walking, you ultimately do come across the outside of the lab, and yeah, I think that'll be where we will call it.
Yay.
Yep. So
Well,
next session will be a dungeon crawl.
Yee.
Ooh. And who was one of those trickster devils we were talking about? Why, none other than fucking Hoopa.
Hold on, I got this. Does the finger trick in front of Hoopa.
And coming Saturday is the trailing of the fire-breathing salamanders.
With
We're
wings.
not talking about Charizard. We're talking about dragons.
Charizard.
Oh.
You what? Fuck Savanto, we're putting him out of here. Kamataki, go get him!
Is this a moment to mention that I have a shiny Greninja in my Pokemon's Violet?
Hey, I do too.
Yay!
Yeah. So yep. So I guess yeah. Good. So good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.